Please welcome your host, Kevin Bridges.
Welcome to Stand Up for the Week. How are we feeling? Everybody feeling good? It's been a more positive week this week with some nice weather. Didn't everybody enjoy the weather? Did anybody have a barbecue? That's a must. It's quite a novelty experience in this country when you go barbecue shopping. You walk in and you've got the option. I went for a disposable barbecue. So I'm a cynical person. I think you see 30 quid disposable barbecues or a £300 permanent barbecue. I bought a disposable thinking if it's nice tomorrow, I'll buy another disposable barbecue. Anybody booked up to go on holiday? David Cameron, he was on holiday. He sneaked off. It was leaked to the press. He went away for 3 days with his wife in Spain. They stayed in a 3-star apartment and flew with EasyJet for his wife's 40th birthday. Just ask her for a divorce, David. Stop dropping subtle hints. Anybody see what happened? The Daily Star reported that David Cameron took the codes to launch a UK nuclear missile attack. He apparently has to have these codes with him at all times, along with 6 security guards. He had the codes to launch a nuclear missile attack. That's the kind of guy you want to meet on holiday, isn't it? Not somebody that can get you weed or 2-for-1 drinks in an Irish bar. Somebody that can wipe a country off the fucking map. Get him a few Jaeger bombs, talk him into it, you know? God, come on, David, let's go back to mine, eh? We'll nuke North Korea and watch it on the telly. Come on. Guess what else? The royal wedding, Buckingham Palace. This week they issued guidelines for anybody attending the royal wedding. Anybody know what they get told? They've been told nobody's allowed to look at the Queen. Nobody's allowed to look at... Who the fuck does the Queen think she is? I think she's Van Morrison or something. Nobody's allowed to look at the Queen. What's she going to be doing? Sitting during the ceremony, making faces and obscene gestures, going... Don't look at her, you don't encourage her. Look away, just don't look at her. Just ignore her, just ignore her. Don't look at the Queen. If I was attending that wedding, I would be too engrossed in the wall-to-wall posh birds. Who wants to look at a fucking 84-year-old's visible panty line? You would lick the Queen's head.
No, I have.
You have licked the Queen's head. Continue.
The back of it.
You've licked the back of the Queen's head. All right, you still need to elaborate a little bit before you get the fucking jail. Keep going. Right. When did you lick the back?
We've all licked a stamp.
Oh, there we go. Fucking funny guy. See it done there? We've all licked the stamp, but if you've been to the post office in the last 10 years, it's a sticker. So, some of these people... Some of these people are maybe a bit too young to have licked the stamp, so your joke's offside, Grandpa. Okay. This is on Channel 4. Have you got that at home? Channel 4. You can record it on your VCR and watch it. You see yourself on the telly, maybe even in colour as well. We've got all sorts of stuff that will blow your mind, old man. No, it's European news. France have banned the burqa this week. Controversial, huh? Well, Nicolas Sarkozy, the French Prime Minister, he's outlawed the burqa. He's got a different opinion from the Italian Prime Minister, Silvio Berlusconi, who loves to see a woman's face covered with the stale contents of his 74-year-old decrepit testicles. It's Easter, yeah. Woohoo! Spring break, yeah. It is. It's the Easter weekend, the weekend where Jesus got hammered on the Friday, disappeared before rising from the dead on the Sunday. The weekend where we celebrate by doing the exact same thing. So it is. It's a week of Jesus. Have we got any religious people in you? Are you a religious guy? Big guy with the tattoos? Definitely. Are you a Christian? No. Which religion are you? Jedi. You're a Jedi. All right, we'll get a comedian in the front row. Sat at the front with 3 birds with wisecracks. You, sir, are a fanny magnet. Congratulations. This atheism's pretty big, isn't it, these days? I'm kind of losing a bit of patience with Jesus. No, the second coming. He's taking his time about that, isn't he? The final straw for me was the millennium, when he was 2,000 years old. He didn't even show up for his own 2,000th. Oh, we even built the guy a dome. No. I think it'd be great if he just come back, Jesus, this weekend. He just popped back. No. Just confronted a few atheists, like Richard Dawkins. Jesus just walking up, smart ass, You go to Tesco Metro, get me 5 loaves and 2 fish. I'll show you. I'll show you who's the fucking boss in this place. There's been some crime in the news this week. A member of the English Defence League, he gets 70 days in prison for burning a Quran in Carlisle. The guy, he went to his local library. It's quite good that somebody in the English Defence League owns a library card. No. The judge called it an act of theatrical racism. Imagine committing an act of theatrical racism. That sounds like a course you can do at Oldham Polytechnic. Welcome to day 1 of theatrical racism. Today we're going to form a human swastika. See, sometimes racism's too strong a word for these kind of guys. Sometimes there's racism, and there's a thing I would like to call thick as fuckism. Thank you. I was exposed to thick as fuckism at a young age. Right? I seen a bit of graffiti on a guy's newsagent wall. Somebody had spray painted BNP, and below that they drew a swastika, and then beside the swastika were like 2 or 3 unsuccessful attempts at drawing a swastika. It looked like a game of Tetris on this guy. As if they had a big argument. Oh, you've fucked up. Give me the spray paint. Hurry up. Shh. Oh, fuck. Show me the picture again. So the royal wedding. Royal wedding is done. And now we're looking forward to divorce. We're looking forward to that. I wonder if they signed a prenup. You know, they're a modern couple. I wonder if Kate Middleton, if I was her dad, I'd make sure she signed a prenup. Imagine you were divorcing the king. It might even leave you Scotland. Oh. Or a little bit of England, right down to Preston Services. That was all yours. Now, there has been big news this week. There's been hard-hitting news, big news. WikiLeaks have released documents showing in detail the torture and inhumane conditions of Guantanamo Bay. Who would have guessed? Torture and inhumane conditions in Guantanamo Bay. Thank fuck for WikiLeaks. I was getting fed up relying on TripAdvisor. We found the staff to be extremely unpleasant. The conditions somewhat crowded. 35 of us in a room which was a twin room at best. However, there was only a place to rest our heads after an 18-hour day of high adrenaline activities such as waterboarding, where the entertainment's officer would tie us to a chair, put a bag on our heads, tilt us back way, and pour water on us to induce a sensation of drowning. It sounds quite intense, but you should have seen my friend. He totally fucking freaked out. It was quite amusing. On the plus side, we didn't have to check out until 9 years after the schedule. And you go on a holiday, it is good going on a holiday. I don't know what, a mental holiday. You know, you save up €1,000 and come back with a bottle of absinthe from chlamydia. No, a proper holiday. You get people who travel and you get people who go on holiday. No travellers, no the Expedia mob. Yes, why don't we spend our gap year yak wanking in the Himalayas? Yeah. Isn't this magnificent? This place is in serious danger of getting a 5 out of 5. Yeah. Everybody have a good war on terror. Everybody enjoy it. It was a good hustle. Oh, no, it was good. Are you a Bin Laden fan? Just thought I'd put you on the spot. Yeah. What's your name?
Tom.
Tom, where are you from, Tom?
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. You play tennis. That's that conversation over. So, what do you do for a living, Tom?
Greenkeeper.
You're a greenkeeper? On a tennis court? No? By any chance? Nothing to do with tennis at all? You're a greenkeeper. How old are you?
19.
19. Are you the world's youngest greenkeeper?
Possibly.
Possibly. What kind of lawnmower have you got?
I've got a few.
You've got a few. How many lawnmowers have you got?
3.
That's probably the first time that question's ever been asked. How many have you got? We'll start the bidding. How many?
3.
3. Anybody own more than 3 lawnmowers? You own 3 lawnmowers, different kinds, petrol and...
All petrol.
All petrol, 3 petrol lawnmowers. How much do you spend on petrol on an average summer's day? This guy's killing the planet. Fuck Bin Laden, this is far more interesting. And he made flying fucking tense, didn't he, Bin Laden? I don't like flying. I know you need to get through the metal detectors and stuff. They ask to check the bottom of your shoes because you're no longer allowed on board a plane with dog shite. Right, I know. And when everybody started having their toiletries chucked in the bin, that's where I drew the line. I think airport security staff had to distinguish between terrorists and talented people. See, hijacking a plane, right, and flying it into a building, that's terrorism, right? It's frowned upon. It's not a done thing. It's a social faux pas. However, blowing up a plane with a bottle of Pantene Pro V conditioner, that's a fucking achievement. Now, if somebody stood up on my flight and shouted, "Nobody fucking move," it's fucking shampoo time. Just stand back, don't approach him. He's got L'Oreal, it's not worth it. Just stand back. So, it's been a week. Any news? What's your name, sir?
Charlie.
Charlie, any news catch your eye this week?
No, I haven't been here. I haven't been in the country.
You haven't been in the country? Alright, so you're in a country with no news. What country were you in?
America.
America. Alright, because... Because pretty much, you don't hear much from America these days, do you? Not much has happened there. Wonder what happened to Bin Laden. That's not been in the papers. You're in America and you're trying to hit me with there was no news in America. So, Osama, the Pakistan authorities are investigating as to why he went 6 years unnoticed in their country. I think the only thing they need to investigate is their unfriendly neighbourhood. 6 years, nobody said hello to the new guy. 6 years and nobody thought, "Oh, have you met the new neighbour?" No, apparently he's been on the telly. I wonder who it is. I wonder if it's Pat Sharp. His son's on the loose. Osama bin Laden's son is on the loose, sparking a terror threat. I'm not scared of his son. I reckon his son will be a shadow of his old man. I bet bin Laden's son's like a sort of Callum Best type. Just using his old man's name to get laid. Nothing to worry about that. Big bin. Did you see his house? Did you see bin Laden's house, Charlie? Have you seen his pads? Bit of a shithole, for want of a better expression. They had no internet and no mobile phone connection, no internet. I reckon that's why the guy was so angry. He never had the internet. He's never seen a panda sneezing. He'd never seen a cat playing the piano. He'd never seen a child kick a concrete block thinking it's a football. He had no phone either. Imagine how many missed calls there would be on Osama bin Laden's mobile phone. His inbox would be full, wouldn't it? 10 years worth of text messages from September the 12th, 2001. George Bush, WTF, M8. Call me ASAP. In other news, the Times Rich List was released this week, the annual Times Rich List. That's what we want to see, innit, in times of austerity and government cuts. Nice of the Times to release a big special on people who are better than us. That was good. It's always people who are boring, innit, on the Times Rich List. So they made their money through steel and finance. What does that even mean? No. I want to see just once a guy who'd made his money on the Times Rich List through selling gonks or counterfeit Ugg boots. I want to see the Times skint list. That's what we should have. Cheer us up a bit. Britain's top 1,000 poorest people. I don't like to see the rich list, people with their titles and how they made their money. You know, the Duke of Westminster, property. Sir Philip Green, retail. Roman Abramovich, oil. I want to see Eddie, heroin. Graham, gambling. Winston, age 77, answering the door to a bogus caller. A new entry in this year's skint list is Simon, a former happily married call centre worker who, after trying crystal meth at his brother-in-law's party, now lives in a youth hostel for £8 a night, which he finances by refereeing illegal dog fights and sucking off politicians behind his local barber shop.